All right, we got to bounce back from yesterday. Went 3 for 5. That's not a very good hit rate, honestly. I aim to go 4 for 5 or better, preferably 5 for 5, obviously. So yesterday we got to get a little bit of a bounce back. And the first one we're going with here is Bogdanovic to hit the over on his points. He has done this in 5 of his last 7 games. He's hitting an 80% clip over his last 5, a 50% clip over his last 10. But like I said, he is 5 of his last 7 head to head. He's been doing pretty well versus Sacramento until this year, of course, his former team. But if you look at the last 10 games, look at his usage percentage, it's been going up. He has been playing really, really well. Los Angeles, ever since he got traded from the Clippers, he's getting close to 11 field goal attempts in 4 of the last 8, getting at least 5 in every single game. And if you look at the defense here, they are 20th in terms of points given up, which is a pretty good stat, and then 21st in points given up to small forwards. You take into account the fact that he's been shooting 49% from the field and 44% from 3 over his last 10 games. I'm definitely taking this line to go over. Now, all of these bets and projections are brought to you by props.cash. If you want to go over and get 50% off your first month, go use code BACKYARDBUCKETS in all caps. That's BACKYARDBUCKETS in all caps for 50% off of all this great content. You get defense, projections, injuries. You can look at the metrics without players, with players over the last 10, 20, 35, the entire season, all this, and you get all of these cool features down here. So make sure to go check it out. And again, use my code BACKYARDBUCKETS for 50% off your first month. Now we're going to be going back with Ivica Zubac here, another Clipper, and we're going to be taking the over on his assists. He's had 15 assists in his last 2 games, and he's had at least 2 assists in every game in his last 7. If you look at his potential assists down here, they have been through the roof as of late. He's had at least 5 potential assists in almost all 10 of his last 10 games. And if you look at this, when he gets at least 5 potentials, he's hit in 5 of his last 7 games. So I like that a lot. He also averages close to 4 assists per game on the year. So I'm definitely taking this over. I'm not getting scared away from the fact that, yes, he just had a 20, 10, and 10 game. If you look at assists given up, the Sacramento defense is 19th in this category. So we definitely like that. And the projections, I mean, they have him going for almost 2 assists over his lines. This is too good of a line not to take the over on. As you can see, Vegas clearly favors the over. Now we're going to go down here to rebounds, and we've got Harrison Barnes, who has cleared this line in 4 of his last 4 games by a ton. And does that scare me away? A little bit, but not too much. We're not really that worried about. This is a Phoenix defense that is not fantastic at all. They give up a ton of rebounds to small forward. Even though he's technically listed as a power forward, they've been running him more at the small forward as of late. You look at the projection here, and this line has him going way over his rebound line. This actually likes him in pretty much every category tomorrow, but we're going to take him here for the rebounds category. When you look at the injury report for tomorrow for San Antonio, Vassell is out. Obviously, Wemby's been out. Fox is out. Sohan's out. Keldon Johnson's out. Pretty much everybody is out. So this is a great opportunity here to take the over on his rebounds. As you can see, Vegas loves this line on the over here. He's hitting this at a 50% clip on the season. And against Phoenix this year, he hit the line to go over by half a rebound. A little bit of a sweat, but he has been heating up when it comes to hitting this line, especially since, of course, Wemby went out. We see this upward projection here in his numbers. Wemby went out about like right in here, and he's been hitting this. Did go through a little bit of a drought, but he's back up as of late, so I'm definitely going to take the over on Harrison Barnes rebounds. Next up, we're sticking with rebounds here and going over to Jonas Valanciunas. Vegas doesn't like this quite as much, but they still definitely love it. Hit this in 3 of his last 5 of his last 10, but he has hit it in 5 of his last 8 as well, and he's gotten at least 2 rebounds in all of his last 10 games. You look at his rebound chances, even though he's only had 3 in 2 of the last 3 games, he had 14 against Detroit. And when you look at this head-to-head, he's hit this in 93% of games against the Clippers, going up against Zubac down in the paint. When you look at his rebound chances against the Clippers, they have been huge. Now, I know he was with Washington for a lot of this, but this still doesn't scare me away. When you look at the Clippers' defense, they give up a stingy amount of rebounds. They're 4th in the league when it comes to DVP, when it comes to rebounds, but I still like this line because I think this is a very discounted line that you can get this at. Look at the injuries here. Zubac is day to day, so that play we just had might not even work tomorrow. And even if it does, I still like this line. When you look at the projection, it's got him going up to about 5 rebounds tomorrow is what the AI projection has him going for. So I'm definitely taking this line with Valanciunas over 3.5. And then we're going to be taking Derrick Jones Jr. on the over for points and rebounds here. This algorithm loves him to go over in points tonight. And then when you go to points and rebounds, it's got him getting 14.5 almost when the line is just 9.5. Big time play here. He's hit this in 6 of his last 10, and he's hit this in 75% of his last 20 games, going 15 for 20 during that time, hitting it at a 55% clip overall this year. You look at the Sacramento defense, and yes, they do give up they're pretty good against small forwards when it comes to rebounds, but scoring, this is where I really like it, especially 3-point shooting. They're 28th against opponents' small forwards. Harden's going to penetrate the defense, kick it out. Derrick Jones Jr. is going to be sitting there waiting. So this is one of my favorite plays today, the over here. You can get it for good odds on Derrick Jones Jr. for 9.5 points and rebounds. Come on, that's a steal. But yeah, with that being said, that's going to be it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like button, leave me a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button if you did enjoy at any point. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching.